Good. In this video I am going to teach you by making a code of how to add a node and the end of the linked list. In previous video I make a dry run of this code and teach showed that how to make the pointers, how do we get the last node and then point to the new node so that the new node will be automatically pointing to the null like this. If you want to understand this all concepts that I explained in the previous video, then you have to watch my previous video as well to make your grip on the code. So for the timing now in this video I am going to make a code. Just an example, this is the name of the my function and I will be calling two informations like this is our node. Okay, it has two informations, this and int and string, and this is the next node reference that we created in the node class. Okay, so string, as we have to create a new node, so we have to pass the two informations. One is x comma int y. Okay, so node new node equal to new node. We are creating a node here, and then I will pass new node equal dot new node dot name equal to x, as the string will be equal to the string one, and new node dot registration number equal to y. Now we have completed our node. Now the step one is, you can say, the case one in which there was no node in the linked list. If L, which is the reference or name, is equal to null, then L equal to new node means L is pointing to the new node. Okay, so else, no, we're not going to use else here. If, then the next case is, there's no other if. Now we will apply a condition. Obviously if there are the nodes in the linked list, then we are going to apply a node to get the last reference of the last node, you can say. So while temp, wait a minute, let me give another name to the first node. Let's say node temp equal to L. I consider this an important step because if you are going to use L everywhere below like this in the loop especially, then you might be facing problems in it. So I give two names. This tells you that I have given two names to the first node. Okay, now here I will be using temp dot if temp dot next. What does it mean? Temp dot next is not equal to null. Let me explain you within diagram. If temp, just an example, temp is our first node, dot next is not equal to null, mean to say that the node with his pointer, if this is equal to pointing to the null, or you can say the reference temp dot next is this node. Okay, dot next, if this node is going to be null, then obviously we are going to return a last node, this one. Okay, so here is the code. Yes, if temp dot next is not equal to null, then we have to pass the next code. We have to move forward like this, temp equal to temp dot next, which means that temp is pointing to the temp dot next. That this also means that temp dot next value comes over the temp value, so the temp will be overcome by this temp dot next values, whatever will be the inside. Okay, so if the case comes that temp dot next is pointing to the null, if this condition becomes false, then obviously the loop is going to come out, and then the condition will become if loop will come out, then obviously we have obtained our last node. Okay, so that this will become temp is equal to, sorry, temp dot next, because we have next operator equal to new node. And in grammatic diagram you can say this with just an example. We have got our last node and this was pointing to the null, and we have our created our node here. So what we have to do, we have to point this temp dot next equal to new node. Now this is pointing to the end, to the new node, and if the new node or any other node doesn't point to someone, this means that it's going automatically point to the null. So this is our code actually. Temp dot next is equal to new node. I hope so you understand or cleared your concept. If you still have any questions, you can ask me in the comment box. Thank you very much.